In the vast savannas of Kenya, where the golden grasses sway in the wind and the sun rises like a burning ember over the horizon, lived a Maasai warrior named Lemayan. He was known throughout his village for his strength, courage, and unwavering loyalty to his people. Standing tall with a lean, muscular frame, Lemayan's piercing eyes reflected the pride and determination of his ancestors. His beadwork and red shuka, draped over his shoulders, marked him as a warrior of great repute. The Maasai community had faced many challenges in recent years: drought, wild animals encroaching upon their herds, and conflicts with neighboring tribes. But Lemayan had stood strong through it all, defending his people with unmatched skill and bravery. Stories of his feats had spread far and wide: how he had fought off raiders from rival villages, how he had saved a child from a raging river, and how he could track a lion through the thickest bush. One day, word came to the village that a powerful and aggressive lion was stalking their cattle. The lion had grown old and was no longer able to hunt in the wild. It had turned to the livestock, causing panic and fear among the Maasai. The elders gathered under the acacia tree, discussing the threat. They knew the lion would not stop until it was killed, and no one had yet been able to face the beast and live to tell the tale. The chief, an elder named Olnkea, turned to Lemayan and spoke. "Lemayan, you have fought bravely for our people many times. But now, we face a new challenge. This lion threatens our livelihood, our children, and our very way of life. You are the only one who has the courage to face it. Will you do this for your people?" Lemayan nodded without hesitation. "I will face the lion, my chief. I have pledged my life to protect this community, and I will not let fear stop me." The next morning, before the first light of dawn, Lemayan prepared for his journey. He sharpened his spear, adjusted his leather shield, and painted his face with red ochre for good luck. As he prepared, the chief's daughter, a young woman named Naliku, approached him. She was known for her beauty, grace, and wisdom, and many in the village admired her. "Lemayan," she said softly, "I know you are brave, but this task is not easy. The lion is cunning and powerful. Promise me you will return safely." Lemayan looked into her eyes and saw concern and something more. "I promise, Naliku. I will return to you." He set off into the savannah, tracking the lion's paw prints in the dust. The sun climbed higher, beating down on him, but he moved with purpose, his steps silent and sure. By midday, he reached a rocky outcrop where the lion's tracks seemed fresher. He climbed to higher ground to get a better view. As he scanned the horizon, he heard a low, menacing growl. Turning swiftly, he saw the lion, a massive, golden beast with a mane that flowed like a river of fire. Its eyes glinted in the sunlight, filled with hunger and rage. Lemayan knew he had to act quickly. He raised his spear and took a deep breath, channeling the spirit of his ancestors. The lion roared, charging at him with all its might. Lemayan dodged to the side, narrowly avoiding its powerful claws. He thrust his spear forward, aiming for the lion's heart, but the beast was fast. It leapt aside, and the spear grazed its side, drawing blood but not slowing it down. The battle raged on, a deadly dance between man and beast. Lemayan moved with agility and grace, using his shield to fend off the lion's attacks. The lion lunged, and Lemayan dodged, the lion roared, and Lemayan countered with a thrust of his spear. Dust swirled around them, and the air was filled with the sound of growls and heavy breathing. Finally, with a quick, decisive move, Lemayan saw his chance. The lion pounced, and Lemayan, using all his strength, drove his spear deep into the lion's chest. The beast let out a final, mighty roar before collapsing to the ground. The battle was over. Exhausted but victorious, Lemayan stood over the fallen lion, his chest heaving with effort. He whispered a prayer of thanks to the ancestors and honored the lion for its strength and spirit. He knew this battle had tested him like no other. He took a moment to rest and then began the long journey back to the village. When he arrived, the entire community was waiting, their eyes filled with hope and fear. As they saw Lemayan approach, carrying the lion's mane as proof of his victory, a cheer erupted. The village rejoiced, and children danced around him, singing songs of praise. Chief Olnkea stepped forward, his face filled with pride. Lemayan, you have done what no other could. You have saved our people and our herds. Your courage and strength are unmatched. You are a true warrior. He paused, then continued with a smile. As a token of our gratitude and in recognition of your bravery, I offer you the hand of my daughter, Naliku, in marriage, if she agrees. Naliku stepped forward, her face glowing with joy. I do, she said softly, her eyes never leaving Lemayan's. Lemayan's heart swelled with happiness. He had long admired Naliku not only for her beauty but for her kindness and wisdom. I would be honored, he replied. The village celebrated late into the night, with feasts, dances, and songs. Lemayan and Naliku were married soon after, in a grand ceremony that brought together not only their village but many from surrounding communities. Lemayan continued to serve as a warrior, but now he did so with a new purpose, to protect not only his people but his new family as well. And so, Lemayan, the Maasai warrior who conquered all battles, became a legend in his own time, a hero whose story would be told around the fires for generations to come. His courage, strength, and love became an inspiration to all who heard his tale, reminding them that true bravery comes not just from the strength of the body, but from the strength of the heart.